Welcome back to The Devil's a Part-Timer, Anime Review, episode number 4. This one will discuss only 2 episodes this time because we're getting really close to wrapping the series up, and I didn't want to have the last episode be just 1 episode, just talk about 2. In episode 10, this is basically a beach episode. Well, there's a reason for it. So Satao gets called over to basically help out one day over at this McReynolds at this theme park. So Chio thought she'd go along, but nah, they only want her. They only want Satao. So she invites Emi and Sasaki out there, and of course they basically go in their swimsuits. Well, not there per se. They change to swimsuits, and of course Emi is like, question like, "You're 16, right?" And she's got a rack that big. And Emi's like, "Yeah." This is Emi's thing with Chio. She's always like so jealous of the fact this girl who's younger than she is, and she's got bigger chest than she does. And of course, Sasaki does not put on the appropriate swimsuit. Now, both Emi and Chinko put on 2-piece swimsuits, while Sasaki puts on a 1-piece swimsuit. Yep. So they go to McReynolds, check stuff out, and go to the pool. This was an absolutely really fun episode. We didn't get a chance to see go on the beach itself. Most of it's a theme park episode, but I always love it when I watch the anime. We get an episode for fan service. We get a chance to see some beautiful women in bikinis. It's just so nice. Not many of these per se for theme parks. I mean, Fairy Tail even had an episode set of freaking theme park. That was an OVA mostly. Yes, an OVA that was never dubbed. And if you're really curious, though, was that OVA canon? Yes, it was, because they tapped it from a one-shot. Yep. I kind of wish that they had an episode when it was at the beach, but they don't. Who knows? So, and of course, we see Sasaki is talking to this mysterious person with the blue hair. Review the next episode who the heck this guy is, and I will review who voices him. And oh boy, there's stuff about this guy. So, then, of course, that we have where a monkey takes keys. By the way, the monkey's name is Satao, just by sheer coincidence, and frees alligators that go into the pool and scare people. They don't bite people, per se, surprisingly. Normally, when you get into something like this, they would normally bite people, but no. Satao just gathers the fear up, scares the gators away, and they go back to the cage, and for the next episode, crazy stuff happens. So they have this thing where, like, now, by the way, in this episode, in the previous episode, basically in 10-11, Aru cannot do anything at all because he is so sick. First, it seems like diarrhea, and he's like ill. What from? The freaking noodles. Because apparently they got old, so eat noodles every day. That is not fun. And these 3 are demons. I'm sure they probably have no problem basically burning all the calories, but a normal human cannot burn the calories at all. Not really. So, yeah, so he spends a lot of time sick, and here you have Lucifer getting something, and he gets yelled at. What did he get? Don't know. It's like he bought something online because that's what he does. He buys stuff online, and he's a hermit. And of course, basically, their landlady, who has been absent this whole period of time, where has she been? Hawaii, and she sent them her in a swimsuit, and they all passed out because it's a chubby woman in a bikini. I don't want to say that either. I'd rather see a much more slimmer woman in a swimsuit. That's me. Well, more like a more beautiful woman in a swimsuit. I like to say that. Moving on. So they had the Cellar Bazaar, which they attempt to. I don't know if they actually sold anything because basically Sasaki said some stuff like, "Oh, you shouldn't associate him because," and then of course, then crazy stuff happens. Then all of a sudden then of course after she leaves, then they're attacked by a guy in the cloak with a mask, and he is revealed to be the angel Suriel. Okay, the guy who voiced him is Scott Freeman. The last time I talked about this guy was High School DxD because he voiced Issei for the first 3 seasons of the show. Now, you're probably thinking, Now, this guy is replaced for next season because he comes back after this. He is replaced for a very good reason because 2 years after the season aired, he got fired from Funimation. Why? Because he got caught with possession of child pornography. And he's been sitting in jail, and he's been out in the limelight ever since. Yes, he's very good as a voice actor, but man, what the heck was up with him basically in his child porn fetish? He's one of 2 known celebrities, basically, I've heard of who got caught with that. He went to jail. The only person who did that was the creator of Rurouni Kenshin. And what did he get? A fine. A fucking fine. And his manga put on hiatus for 6 months because of it. His manga was working on was a sequel to Rurouni Kenshin. I read it. It's really good, but man, what is up with the guy? Yeah, it's kind of weird. So then, of course, he's Serial. He's also got like a paint mark on him, probably because basically he got attacked in like episode 7. I think actually it was episode 9. I think it was one of those episodes. So, like, I'm taking my bear hat, I'm a fallen angel. Oh, we also see her. We also see Cressa, her backstory. Well, most of what she was up to part of this, where she killed heretics. Well, what the church described heretics, well, mostly put these guys are just being complete dicks to people by basically not helping people out. I wouldn't call these people heretics. They weren't making blasphemy per se. They just basically were just not doing what they're supposed to do, help people out. Nope. And the way the church is designed in this series, it's like it's a spoof on the Catholic Church. With Inquisition, and apparently these people don't want to punish themselves because of their wrongdoings, because they're all think they're above the law because they wear robes and think because they're part of the church. Yeah. Like, I would basically throw these guys in jail for all the bullcrap they've done. And the Grand Inquisition, like, basically the Inquisition they were doing was suspended, and they tried to do fair trials, not unfair trials to heretics. At least what described as heretics. I would not. And by the way, apparently their nickname was a Death Sight because she kills people with a giant freaking hammer, a wooden hammer, mind you. Yeah, this is laughable, but good gosh. Now the weapons used is laughable because I'm thinking like a sword, a knife, but a giant mallet. Seriously, what is this, a cartoon? But no, this mallet actually has hurt people, and this thing is laughing big. This thing is, like, the main part is the size of a freaking barrel. It's bigger than the mallet that Harley Quinn uses. At least hers is decorated. But in the case of this girl, oh no, it's basically like a giant barrel just attached to a stick and smash some guy's head. Thank God it was off screen. But not much else to say these episodes. We're basically leading toward the end of the season per se, and I'm very much looking forward to basically discussing 2 episodes. Yep, so yeah. Tomorrow I will definitely cap up talking about the first season of Devil's Part-Timer. Now, if I get a chance to meet Scott Freeman, would I ask him about the child porn stuff? No. He probably does not want to talk about that at all. I'd rather talk about his show he actually was in. Yeah, at least he has a good reason why he was replaced. Unlike one other character. By the way, Chie's mom makes a brief appearance. You hear her. Yeah, and it's Jamie. Yep. Jamie Marceri. Who, yeah, it's weird the fact that she gets replaced next season. I do not know why, but she does. It is kind of odd. Yeah. If you really care, this actually was one of his last shows he was part of. Yeah, and look up basically, this actually was the third to last show he was on. Because the last show he was on was Rolling Girls. Yes. Seriously, this was the last show he was part of. Yeah. And that came out in 2015. As of recently, he basically went to jail. He was arrested in 2015, got out in 2018. And he was living in, according to this, he was living in Philippa, Nebraska from 2018 to 2020. He currently lives in Grove, Oklahoma. As of this year, his activities are unknown, so who knows? Yeah, I mean, the guy was definitely a good voice actor. This is only like, if you think about it, let's see, how many series have I seen him in now? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep this is only the 9th series. Actually, no, the 10th, because he was also in Freezing as well. Yeah, 10 series. The character he voiced in that series is a character who briefly appeared in the show. Mostly like a... Yeah, he appears briefly in the show. Yeah, the character he plays is limited to a character played by Krista King. Yeah. So, who knows what he does nowadays? Yeah. Am I going to be looking forward to watching a series of him? Yeah, I have no problem watching a series of him in it. It just basically the stuff he did was dumb. Oh, in case you're curious though, who replaced him for High School DxD for... Actually, it was in the first season of the show. He replaced season 3 and 4 with Josh Grell. Except that's not his name anymore. It's Jesse James McGraw. Because he outed himself as transgender. I have no freaking idea why. Yeah. Now, I did ask Joe Harris, so was this the reason why he was placed for in the smartphone for season 2? No. He has to be replaced. Scheduling conflict. That was mostly the reason why. But as for the other one, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I have no idea. Why the other character was replaced, yeah. But yeah, not much else to say about these 2 episodes. I'm looking forward to basically... Yeah, I'm looking forward to basically discussing the last 2. So, stay tuned for that for tomorrow. So, in the case of my next video, it'll be Comic Corn, and I'll call it a night at that point. So yeah, next video. Bye.